Michael changed the game because everyone tried to do the things that he did. He would drive down, dunk on people with the tongue wagging and all that stuff. What he became, the evolution, I mean, it was like, wow. When you have a guy with the kind of notoriety, the kind of popularity that Michael has, is good for the whole entire league. You know, y'all keep calling it the double nickel game. He dropped 55, and you know, he made a move to get to the free throw line, and I thought he was going up for the shot, and I go to try to block the shot. He dishes it off to Bill Winnington. He dunks it. That game was the coming out party for him. You know, he showed the league, the world, that he was still great, and he went on to win 3 more championships. According to him, he retired for 2 years to give the rest of us an opportunity to try to win a title. And according to him, I didn't take advantage of it, so he had to come back to show the world that he's the man.
What a spectacular view from the water of New York City, where today the thing on everyone's mind is basketball. Good evening, everyone. With Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. On our sidelines tonight reporting, David Aldridge. We've got a major game on the road tonight for the Bulls. Mike, they're taking on their Eastern Conference rivals, the New York Knicks.
And it's Michael Jordan who really has his work cut out for him in this one. Only his 5th game back since his big return. And he has to take on a very physical and intimidating Knicks squad.
I think this game cannot get enough building. It's going to be a beauty. Clark, let's widen the lens and look at the bigger picture. This game has potential conference implications.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, you're right. For both teams, this game is a twofer. So a chance here for either team to protect or improve where they are in the standings. And because of that, and just the fact that these teams are so competitive, it's going to be a hard-fought, entertaining game.
Going over the starting lineups for the Bulls, it's B.J. Armstrong at the point. Then the dynamic duo of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Then it's Toni Kukoc at the 4. Down low, they've got Will Perdue. For the Knicks, they'll start off with Derek Harper and John Starks in the backcourt, with Anthony Bonner and Charles Oakley at the 3 and 4. And at center, Patrick Ewing.
It's going to be interesting to see how Jordan takes on this Knicks team. Will he try to outsmart New York, or is he ready to go toe-to-toe?
Harper against Armstrong. Harper the pass to Starks. Now Ewing. Over Perdue. It's Ewing that time, and the assist by Starks.
Nicely done by John Starks there. Got the ball right to the shooter, on time and on target.
You know, Clark, big challenges historically have a way of bringing out the best in Michael Jordan.
And Kevin, I think that's exactly why this is a game people have circled on the schedule for a while. This atmosphere, taking on a rival on their home court, you know that gets the competitive juices of Michael Jordan stoked up.
Yep, that's what drives him. You're right. Hey, Clark, something we're going to be watching closely. John Starks in his defensive effort right now against Michael Jordan.
Kevin, that is a ginormous task, but one that Starks doesn't back away from. And I think he's up to the challenge. He knows how to be a pest and make it difficult for Michael Jordan and limit MJ's effectiveness on the offensive end.
It is going to be must-see basketball.
Yes, sir.
Harper the pass to Bonner. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Ewing. John Starks on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Things had been going a little bumpy for the Knicks this season, but ever since New Year's Day, they've been playing great basketball and look pretty intimidating out there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Mike. Their record since the new year, a very impressive 31-11. I think that sends a clear message to other teams around the league that we're here and they have real playoff aspirations and potential.
And Michael Jordan hoping to pick up David Aldridge where he left off in 1993.
Thanks very much. The big question for everyone tonight, of course, is MJ really back? Is he ready for these Knicks? Got a chance to talk to Michael earlier today, and his attitude is to relax and, as he said, let the game come to him. Worth noting, in the shoot-around this afternoon, he did hit 2 half-court shots back-to-back. Maybe that's a sign, guys.
That's pretty impressive, David. Thanks for the report. And Clark, you never know. Maybe it's foreshadowing of some sort.
Well, I tell you what, it was never part of my routine to take any shot that I didn't think I was going to take in the game. And a half-court heave was not on my shot-taking agenda. But I do think it speaks to Jordan's confidence coming into this one.
And feels he can do anything.
He can.
Big expectations for Michael Jordan tonight, Coach, especially on the offensive end of things.
Yeah, people are hoping his explosiveness returns. They want to see the guy who can drop 40-plus points in a night like it's nothing. Such a physical player. Jordan seems to embrace getting contact on the way up.
Something we expect to see Chicago doing in this one, Clark, is trying to stop Starks from sinking three-pointers.
Yeah, because if he gets going from behind the arc and finds a rhythm, that could mean real trouble for the Bulls. So I think they'll try to run him off the line and keep him from knocking down threes all game long.
That'll be a chase to watch.
Well, I love the decisiveness of Starks, making things happen on offense.
Jordan looking around.
In the first 2 minutes.
Look it off the crossover. Jordan's got 10.
Just 2 days ago, Jordan hit a buzzer beater to steal the win off the Atlanta Hawks. Not bad for only your 4th game back in the NBA.
You know, he also, Mike, was the leading scorer in that game as well, racking up 32 points. Chicago fans were very glad to see him show up like that in the clutch. Nice high-percentage shot for New York. We might see them relying on those easier looks going forward. As a bigger and older squad, that's what they should be about.
A couple big names from New York have missed time this season with injuries, including Oakley. So, yeah, they try to not overwork themselves and go after simpler shots.
Here's Harper, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Starks outside. Here's Ewing. Here's Oakley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
This is Oakley doing his thing, battling on the boards and then instinctively sending it back.
Here's Jordan. John Starks looking out of sorts in this one. Jordan is having his way.
And you see Jordan wearing number 45 out there. The same number he was wearing on the baseball diamond. Not his usual 23.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, if he wanted to be 23 again, he'd have to pull it down from the rafters back home. He retired, so they retired his jersey. But it's still a little weird to see him wearing 45.
Here's Harper, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. A shot by Starks, no good. They're looking really strong offensively, Mike.
Terrific.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
How many other guys can do that? Michael Jordan, everybody. You can't top his showmanship.
Here's Harper. It's blocked. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Jordan's got 18 points.
And right now, MJ has it going on. His teammates should just continue to get him the rock.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back, everyone, to New York City, where the Chicago Bulls are taking on the New York Knicks. And our second quarter is getting going here.
The atmosphere in this building right now is fantastic as we go into the second quarter. This New York crowd is making noise and letting their Knicks know they've got their back. He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
They've got Ewing. Smith is out there with Davis. Then there's Harper, and it's Starks in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Harper. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. A shot by Starks, no good. The energy of these New York home games, Clark, it is one of a kind.
Well, it's a special place. The fans really know the game and love it. And this is what basketball is all about to me. Two great teams going at it while the fans are being heard loud and clear.
Yep, they know the game so well. You're so right. Now, here's Harper. Following the miss by Michael Jordan. Harper the pass to Starks. Now Davis. He's covered by Armstrong. And it's Davis missing.
You know, looking at this Knicks team, this is the first time they've really been at full strength this season. Injuries really took its toll on them.
No good from Jordan.
Defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in.
To the middle. Ewing dishes to Davis. Outside Harper. On the wing, Ewing. Shoots over Pippen. Ewing can't hit. Coach, now that injuries are hopefully behind them, is it smooth sailing for these Knicks?
Well, now they have to get used to these new lineups fast because the postseason is not a place to be figuring things out. So hopefully they click in the next few games.
They're going to have to. Well, Clark, in the first quarter, Starks didn't seem to give Michael Jordan too much trouble.
No, he certainly didn't, Kevin, and that's a credit to Michael Jordan. I think Starks didn't expect Jordan to be as sharp as he was. He's going to have to turn it up defensively if he's going to disrupt MJ.
Really amp it up. You're right. The Bulls leading by 9. What a game so far for Michael Jordan, coach. He's playing very assertively on offense.
And Patrick Ewing has not been able to do much about it. His own numbers just don't even come close to Jordan so far.
Pretty surprising. Here is Harper following the basket by Michael Jordan. A second chance effort, and Ewing with the nice inside bucket. Ewing's got 8 points.
Here comes Ewing to do what he does best, cleaning up the glass and making sure they convert.
Starks against Jordan. It's rebounded by New York.
It makes you feel a little nostalgic to see Michael Jordan back in New York, a place where he's been a part of some heated and iconic games against the Knicks.
Now, here's Ewing. 8 points for him. And the shot goes in. And that's 10 points for Patrick Ewing.
Terrific work from Ewing inside, using his size and touch to perfection.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge. David, what do you have?
Thanks, Kevin. Now, since Jordan's big return, Chicago is just 2-2. What I'm overhearing in the huddle, they think this could be a big night. Guys?
Wouldn't that be something, David? Thanks for that. Mike, sounds like the Bulls have a lot of good energy right now.
A win here would certainly be a statement. It would also help show people that MJ is back. And that these Bulls mean business.
Big time, you're right.
Bulls struggling against Ewing. He's had a nice performance so far.
Kerr's checked in for B.J. Armstrong. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Clark, this is Jordan's 5th game back with the Bulls, but it still feels like he's in the middle of his return.
Kevin, I agree with you. The return tour, not quite over yet, but seeing him here on the Knicks' home turf again, it's almost like he never left.
Yeah, thank goodness he is back.
Yes.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Here is Bonner, still looking for his first bucket in this one. The jump hook, and that one goes long. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
One thing that hasn't suffered with Jordan since his leave of absence is efficiency from the free throw line. He enters this game having only missed 5 of about 30 total attempts. That's pretty good.
Jordan's free throw shooting has always been a hallmark of his game, averaging around 84% on shots from the stripe. That muscle memory clearly serving him well.
Contributing heavily, doing his part on the offensive end.
He's got a great basketball IQ. He knows what'll get his team back in it.
Now here's Jordan. He has 29. Off target with the open look. Bonner passes to Anthony. Kicks to Bonner. He feeds it to Ewing. Lays it up and banks it in. Ewing's got 17.
This is the kind of passing you love seeing. Bonner whipping it to the open man.
Here's Jordan. And it is good. The buzzer. Wow.
Saw that time on the clock and let that shot fly perfectly.
And that is how you end the quarter. Gets it to go, and they are elated at the break.
And the first half is now in the books. Bulls lead by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. The sun has begun to set here in New York City as we get ready to jump back into action here in the home of the Knicks. Welcome back, everyone, to New York, with the Knicks taking on a head-to-head battle with the Chicago Bulls. It's been another memorable Knicks home game so far. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
How great is it to see Michael Jordan back in his Bulls uniform? I mean, this is a team he's led to some incredible highs. And you can already see guys feeding off his energy, his talent, and his competitive spirit.
Let's hear from David Aldridge. David, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. With his performance tonight, Michael Jordan is on track to break a record, his own. MJ currently holds the record for most points scored by an opponent against the Knicks in New York. And that's 50 points, which he racked up way back in 1986. So this could be another historic night for Jordan in Gotham. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, Mike, wouldn't that be something if Jordan can pull it off?
And the funny thing is, this makes it hard not to root for him a little, because it would be special to get to see him pull it off.
That'd be a lot of fun. So for Chicago right now, B.J. Armstrong is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Purdue. Then it's Kukoc. And it's Pippen in at the threesome. Now, here's Jordan. He has 31. And since his return to Chicago, Jordan has remarked, Mike, that he sees this as Pippen's team now. What do you think?
And that speaks to the respect Jordan has for Pippen. Scotty did a great job leading this team while Michael was away, but I know everyone is glad to have him back.
Including you and I.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Ewing, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Ewing, the pass to Oakley. It's not going to go for him. Kukoc with the defensive effort. Bulls seem to be doing everything, Mike, they can to silence this New York crowd.
Yeah, if these fans are bothering them, they're doing a great job hiding it. And nothing shuts up a crowd like the opposing team having control of the game.
And they've got control right now. A three-pointer is right on target.
Good to see Harper knock down the triple, trying to help space the floorboard.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. Kukoc dishes to Jordan. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this league can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Now, here's Harper. Passes it to Ewing. Over Purdue. That is good. And the Bulls lead has got back down to 10 with the basket from Ewing.
You know, I gotta say, Michael Jordan has looked good since making his return to the league. Generally.
Oh my! Wow!
Love when MJ finishes with strength, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Starks outside. Here is Bonner, guarded by Pippen. Bonner kicks to Harper. Pass to Ewing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 4. Doesn't go that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
How do you defend the pick and roll when it's MJ running it? No, seriously, I'm asking how.
And it's Michael Jordan, coach, who has looked firmly in control in the back half of this game.
Meanwhile, Ewing has kind of been diminished out there. Not much of a contest right now between these two stars. These are two teams we've seen clash many times, including when the Knicks defeated the Bulls in last year's playoffs.
We all know the scoring record for this building, and Jordan is flirting with it right now.
Just carving up the defense with ease. Jordan excels reading angles, finding avenues to the rim.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. So New York going with almost an entire new grouping. Williams, he's checked in for Ewing. Smith comes in for Oakley. Davis is checked in for Bonner. And Anthony subbed in for John Starks. The Bulls also changing it up. Longley comes in for Will Perdue. And it's Blunt in for Kukoc. Harper the pass to Smith. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago leading by 14. Armstrong passes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. Bucket is good. Jordan's got 45 points. Pass to Davis. Harper dishes to Smith. Back to Harper. And Smith with the stuff.
Best of luck stopping him on his way to the rim.
Yep, seems to have a little extra bounce.
Such an advantage to go over the top once you're inside.
The shot's good from Jordan.
The touch on Jordan's close range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
Outside Anthony. To the inside. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 14. Getting a little closer on the bucket from Smith.
A high percentage look. Can't get closer than that.
Here's Jordan. Wow, just one more point for Jordan to tie the record in this building. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome, everyone, for the fourth quarter here in New York. It's been a great game here today so far with the Knicks going up against the Bulls. With all eyes on the returning Michael Jordan.
As we get into the home stretch here, the question of whether or not Jordan has his legs back is a little more important.
Anthony is out there with Harper. Then there's Hubert Davis. Then there's Ewing. And it's Smith in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
It's Ewing again. There's no stopping the dominant center.
Here's Jordan. Jordan breaking his own record and setting a new one here in the Big Apple.
This New York crowd has been quieted down. Jordan single-handedly responsible for that.
Anthony kicks to Davis. Takes it inside. The pass to Harper. And here's Ewing. Fades back. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. And now it's up to 25 points for Patrick Ewing. But Clark, in a competitive game, Jordan might just have to tough it out on the floor.
You know, some guys...
The record continues to climb for Michael Jordan.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Here's Anthony. What a terrific move that was. Coach, the Knicks' legendary home court advantage not seeming like such a factor right now.
No, it is not.
55 points for Michael Jordan tonight. The double nickel for MJ. What a performance.
That's Armstrong playing his main role, distributor.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
They've literally been giving points away inside. I know coach has something to say about that.
And you have to address situations like this right away, or it's just going to keep happening to you.
Just look for New York. Bonner comes in for Hubert Davis. And John Starks is subbed in for Anthony. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Kukoc, he's checked in for Wennington. Takes a shot at the elbow. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. This has been a stellar offensive game, Mike, for Michael Jordan.
Especially when you consider the setting. He's sticking it to the Knicks here at home. That's a great way to let the whole world know I'm really back.
I love the way you said he's sticking it to the Knicks. Every Bulls fan right now is smiling at that. Jordan kicks to Pippen. And the shot goes in. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
Starks against Jordan. The feed to Ewing. Over Longley. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Outside Pippen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
So he gets them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Harper the pass to Ewing. Over Armstrong. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Look at Ewing playing games with the defense, pulling them in with the pump fake to get the foul.
Patrick Ewing.
Both free throws good from Ewing. The Bulls leading by 18. And here is Jordan.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Longley, a screen on Starks. Jordan. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jordan's got 8 here in the quarter.
And, you know, they're in great position here. Got to think they've done enough to win it.
Especially this late in the game. Tough to close the gap in time.
Starks outside. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Smith right side. New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give them that shot and expect the same results.
For the Knicks, Williams, he's checked in for Ewing. Davis comes in for John Starks. And Anthony subbed in for Harper. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Lunt comes in for Kukoc. Bushler's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Kerr's subbed in for Armstrong.
It's simple. You got to get a body into your man. Box out if you want to rebound the ball.
Defensive rebounding is about effort, trying, being willing to put a body on someone.
Taken away by Anthony. Here is Bonner. He's defended by Jordan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul. Judd Bushler.
And Chicago has possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Jordan with it. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Not coasting the victory. They're running through the tape. Run through that finish line.
That's how you do it. Keep it going through the checkered flag.
And, Coach, something you appreciate, the ball distribution has been terrific in this one.
Yeah, they've showed how efficient their offense can be when they're this unselfish.
Anthony dishes to Bonner. The 11-footer, and the basket is good.
You know, inside Oakley can be a real force, and he doesn't let good defense keep him from scoring.
And so, Mike, the Bulls come out a winner here tonight. A big victory for them against the Knicks.
And the triumphant return to New York City for Michael Jordan. Just a regular season contest, but having MJ back in the building certainly made this one feel special.
Clark, do you think this registers as an especially tough loss for the Knicks?
No question about it, Kevin. Always hard to lose a game at home, but you got to put it behind you. I know they're thinking ahead, and they'll look to handle business next time out.
Yeah, they think they're going to rebound, I'm sure. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.